Welcome, everybody. Got a bunch of you in the house.
Who's excited for tonight? Absolutely.
What is up? We're waiting for a few more people to pile in. How is everybody this Tuesday?
How's everyone doing?
I am Samantha Wall. I am here with my host as well, Kelly Shields. We've been through a couple boot camps in the last couple months, huh? Few.
Absolutely. Past been 2 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close to it.
3. Because we were in an 8-week boot camp. We had 1 week off, and then we went 5 weeks, and then we had 1 week off, and now we're starting this boot camp.
I'm lost with days. We're always in boot camp, so that's good.
We love boot camps, guys, and we're about to take you guys on a wild, wild ride. I hope you are all prepared. Excited? What's up, everybody in the house? So,
They're still rolling in here.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna give it a few minutes, kind of a chit chat about us and what's going on and how everything's going. You excited?
I'm excited. You excited?
I'm super excited. Listen, we can talk. Let's chat a little bit about what you guys can expect over the next 5 weeks. Tonight we're gonna go over some stuff. We'll get to the slides and we'll go over more of like what tonight's gonna be more of getting you guys off and running on Facebook so that you can be talking to people and start recruiting as of tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And then next week, Kelly, what are you gonna be chatting about next week?
I'm going to be going over this little system that we use as part of our marketing and all the tools that it has to offer on the back end that we make all this work. And then we're going to go into a little bit of video marketing and steps involved with that. So it's going to be good. It's going to be power packed. It's going to be a lot of info. So come ready and come prepared because it's going to happen.
Yes, prepare yourself to step outside of your comfort zone, guys. If you came on tonight's boot camp with the idea of I'm going to check it out and see what it's all about and see if it's for me, that's great. Thank you. Welcome for coming. But I really want you guys to make a commitment to yourselves that you're going to be here in 5 weeks. We'll go over a little bit more of that, but I definitely want you guys to realize that this is a boot camp, and the only way to get you further along is a commitment from you guys. So in the chat, tell me who is ready and committed for the next 5 weeks. I want to know. I want to know. We're going to share my screen real fast for you guys. What's up?
What's going on? Yeah, everybody's excited. Awesome.
Hey, Brenda. Bree. Melissa. Robbie. Katrina. Awesome. Excited to have you guys all here. Yeah. Stephanie. Really excited to have you guys all here. Thank you so much. Give yourself a pat on the back for being here because this is, it is your time. I'm sure you're taking time away from your family. I'm sure you're, stepping away and checking us out, and I appreciate that. And I want you to know that you definitely should give yourself a pat on the back because just being here at this webinar proves that you guys are really taking the serious step in this industry. A lot of people don't do this, in the industry. They think that they can just go out there and start spamming and, get the 5 people underneath them and become millionaires. And that's not the way it works. You really, really have to be committed. Work. Yeah. Be committed and learn marketing. All of our MLM companies, whatever company you're in, if you're in a mom and pop shop right down the street, all of this works for everyone. but it definitely, learning marketing and all of that stuff is a huge part, because most companies do not teach you this aspect of it. They say, here's your link, go tell people about it and get excited. So I am going to shoot over to my slides. What do you think?
Let's go. Who's ready? I'm ready. Let's get on with this. We're gonna
try to keep this to an hour for you guys.
Try to.
Can't promise.
Can't promise anything.
So you start off.
All right. Who is Kelly and Stephanie? Well, I'm here. Stephanie's not on the panelist tonight, but she is part of this. Who are we? We're online marketers. We came into this industry back in 2000 and I think it was December of 2013. And what it has done for us to, be able to speak up on stage at our primary, and we actually won an electric guitar for the most online sales in a 4-week period of time. We got to do a little bit of traveling everywhere. Been out to California a few times. Got to meet Samantha in Denver, and actually met in Denver, and then we met again down in Austin, where this whole live the dream thing that just happened for us, that we showed up to and went to, and this is our journey there. And you can add some to that, Samantha, if you want.
Yeah, so I met Kelly and Stephanie a little over 2 years ago, and we ended up meeting here in Colorado and then flying to Austin for Live the Dream event. I definitely recommend anyone going to events. They are life-changing. And then they came to Colorado to visit me. You can see up here, Kelly's got flip-flops on, and it's snowing here in Colorado. That's what you get when you bring Florida to Colorado during the winter. And then, I went down to Florida. So here we are, this big picture in the middle. That's us in Florida.
We actually had Tipsy Tuesday that day there on the beach. Yep.
If you are on this webinar and unfamiliar with Tipsy Tuesday, we hold a webinar for 30 minutes every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if that's something that you're interested in showing up to, definitely get back to whoever invited you for a link to get to that webinar. We do all sorts of stuff: mindset, tips, tricks, social media, all sorts of fun stuff. Just a nice place for everybody to network. Who am I? I am Samantha Wall. I have been basically in the industry for, I guess, going on 7 years. I brought my business online in January of 2014 when I found a system that would allow me to learn the training that I needed for my marketing. And so I came on January 2014, and since then I have been inside of the Success Story Fridays twice. We've traveled. That's me and my husband and my kid. That's my son and my husband. We do a Special Olympics. We do a lot of volunteer work for Special Olympics, and that happened to be an airplane pool where we pooled an airplane. I have written for the Network Marketing Magazine. I've been special guests on webinars. I have this picture right up here of me pointing at myself on the computer because that was a huge milestone for me. When we first started Tipsy Tuesday, which was March of 2015, it was very difficult for me to get in front of an audience. I think is difficult for a lot of people. It just happens to be really difficult for me, or it was really difficult for me. I was in mortgage before and ended up having about 6 real estate agents that were coming in to hear a presentation from me. And they found me on the bathroom floor, passed out. I literally just the thought of being in front of people and presenting myself was overwhelming. Needless to say, I was doing very well in mortgage at the time, but needless to say, it definitely stopped me in my tracks, and I ended up quitting. I quit a very good job. I mean, I guess it wasn't a job because I was, a contracted in broker, but I ended up quitting because of my fear of public speaking. And so starting my own webinars was definitely a step into a comfort zone that I was not okay with doing. But when I did it, it has done amazing things for my business. It's been amazing to be able to help the people and be around the people that I've been able to meet through Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind. So that's the reason I have that picture right there, is just because it was a huge step outside of your comfort zone for me. And I want to prepare you guys as well for the fact that you will also be stepping outside of your comfort zone in this boot camp. And I know that might sound a little scary to all of you, but it truly is where all the magic happens. It's where you're going to find yourself. It's where you're going to make a lot of money. So stepping outside the comfort zone is definitely something that I'm going to push you all into. This is not called boot camp because we're going to pat you on the shoulder and tell you everything's okay. This is called boot camp because we're going to push you outside of your limits. So if you're ready to do that, that's fantastic. We are ready to take you along the ride with us. We're going to be building a great community here within this boot camp for the next 5 weeks. So go ahead and get in that chat and start talking to people and start friending them over on Facebook and get to know them, because we are building a tribe right now. So anyways, down here is a awards that I got at one of my primaries, and just what people are saying about Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind and all that good stuff. So that is a little bit of Samantha S. Wall. So what will you learn in week 1? Well, you're going to learn about commitment. You're going to learn about mindset. You're going to learn how to attract people to you through Facebook. We're going to teach you conversations that you're going to want to have with people so that people are asking to join you versus, people going, oh my gosh, stay away from her, she's always pitching. We're going to teach you in this first week how to not pitch and spam people and really honestly have people asking you to join. Becoming a leader. We're going to give you daily activities on Facebook, and we're going to let you know what to post on Facebook. These are some creative images that I like to make. We all like to make. Anybody inside of Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind, please feel free to jump in that chat and tell them how much you love to make these simple, easy pictures, images now. And if you have not seen how to make these images, we have free apps and all that stuff to make these images. So just get with whoever invited you to this webinar and ask them for the replay of that Tipsy Tuesday. Couple simple apps, free apps will get you images like this where you can put your blog on there, your website, whatever it is, to start branding yourself all over Lyme. Because that's a lot of what we're going to be doing during this boot camp, is teaching you how to brand yourself. Because when it comes to branding, there's a lot of people out there right now who are, in a business, and they're out there and they're putting those pictures of their business out there. And that's great. That's what that's what your company's probably telling you to do. But you really want to take on the attraction marketing thing, because the truth is if someone meets you on Facebook and they see your company all over your personal page, you are definitely going to get them to probably step back and be like, whoa, she or he's just trying to get me to join their business. Or they're going to go on Google, just like all of us do, and find out more about that business, and they're not going to remember who they saw it through. Speaking of that and how to keep your personal and your business fan page separate, having a fan page is going to be something that you're going to want to have through this boot camp. We're not going to go over that today. We went over that on Tipsy Tuesday this morning. So if you don't have a Facebook fan page and you want to know how to set that up, once again, go back to whoever invited you here and ask them for that replay. On to commitment and mindset. Guys, I cannot for 1 second tell you that this is the most important part that you're going to learn through this whole boot camp. I know that there's a ton of people out there that want to know, you know, how do I get the signups? How do I get this? How do I get this? Without the commitment and the mindset, you're not going to get anything. So from this day forward, this little image that actually my son made with the jets, it says, decide today that your days of playing small are over. So right now in your mind, decide your days of playing small are over. You're in this boot camp for a reason. There is a reason you ran into whoever it was that invited you here. There's a reason that you're sitting on here and listening to us. So just make the commitment to be here and that your days of playing small are over. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat, but I'd love to have you guys tell us in the chat that you're going to do that.
Who's ready? I'm watching the chat.
This is what it's all about. Commitment is doing the thing you said you would do long after the mood you set it in has left you. I know we can all think about times where we have made a commitment to something and we have, you know, even maybe, you know, 15 minutes after you leave this webinar, you know, you could be right now going, I'm ready. Yeah, take me there, Samantha and Kelly, let's go. And then you get off this and you sit down in front of the TV and you think to yourself, the way I'm doing things is fine. I'm just, you know, forget it. Or next Tuesday comes around and you think to yourself, I'd rather watch, I don't know what's on Tuesdays. I really don't watch TV, you know, The Voice or whatever it is, you know, I'd rather do that because we get tired. I know a lot of you guys have jobs, you have other responsibilities, we have families, there's a lot going on. But the one thing that you have to remember is this is a commitment that you're making to yourself. You're not making it to me. You're not making it to Kelly. You're not making it to whoever invited you here. You're making this commitment for yourself, for your future, for your personal development. So just make sure that, you know, tonight you decide that you're going to be committed and you're going to be here for the next 5 weeks. Write it down on your calendar, whatever it is. When this is done by a leader inside of the company that we're all inside of, and her name is Diane Hockman, and she says, when business becomes your lifestyle and your lifestyle becomes your business, things will change. And I think that's so important because so many of us, you know, there's so many people out there that will tell you it's a pyramid scheme, it's this, or there's some of you on here tonight that have been in multiple businesses and, you know, you've kind of stumbled around and you don't know what's going on. And the truth is that once you make the commitment and once you realize how this attraction marketing works and how these top leaders are making millions and millions of dollars, it's because they have turned their business into their lifestyle. People want to know that you're doing things, that you're the leader. So once you make that decision to turn your business into your lifestyle, then things will change. So I just wanted to put that up there. This is also said by a leader inside. I did not write her name on there. I must have missed it, but it's Erin, what's her last name? French. You can't care about what other people think while you're building an empire. This is so true. You can't care about what everybody else is thinking of you. when we push you outside of your comfort zones during the next 5 weeks, you can't care about, you know, so-and-so in high school might think that, you know, I'm crazy, or for my, you know, my significant other might think I'm crazy. My sister might think I'm crazy. My mom might think I'm crazy. You can't care about that. You have to decide in your mind that you're going to do this and make the commitment to be here, make the commitment to actually follow through with this, all of it. So mindset is a huge thing. Personal development is a huge thing. I'm sure if you've been in the industry long enough, you have heard a million times the big leaders, they talk about it all the time because it is so, so important. You cannot be a millionaire tomorrow with the mindset of today. It just can't happen. You can't physically and mentally make those changes until you start working on yourself and your mindset. So one of the things that all of us do is we go to this wake-up call that happens at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Down here where the lion is, you're going to want to write this phone number down. If for some reason you cannot make these wake-up calls, like I said, I realize that a lot of you guys work and things like that. If for some reason you can't make the live wake-up calls, get with whoever invited you here and they can get you the replays. But these are very important. I'm going to ask you guys at the end, I kind of going to tell you a little bit of the assignments as we go. But I am going to have you guys be doing at least 20 to 30 minutes worth of mindset. This one phone call will take care of that for you. And it will change your life. I'm telling you, it will change your life. This doesn't cost anything to get on. There's no pitches. There's nothing. It is leaders inside of the industry from all different companies. You might get on and find out that it's one of your top leaders inside of your company that are speaking inside of this phone call. So it's a very secretive yet out there phone, you know, phone call, I guess, wake up call. So definitely write that down. I hope you guys all have it. If you don't, make sure, like I said, make sure just to get back to whoever invited you here and get that phone number. So we are going to go into conversations and follows. Okay, so we're going to talk about where to find them, where to start them. Oh, where to start the conversations. Sorry, I did these slides a little bit ago. Where to start the conversations. I'm going to do a live demo after this just to show you guys exactly how these conversations get started, how you find these people who, you know, you want to start these conversations with to basically, you know, get them recruited. New members inside of groups. So most of you guys are probably members inside of groups on Facebook. Go in there and in parentheses, you'll see where it says new members. You just hover over that and all these new members come up. Nobody is welcoming these people into these groups. So if you go over to these people and you say, hey, Bethany, welcome to Moms That Like to Work From Home. How long have you worked from home? They will come back and they will thank you because nobody has. And then they're going to think that you actually like are some kind of a partner of this group. So, I mean, and so that'll start conversations. Suggested friends, Facebook suggests friends, which usually if you're network marketing and you're in this industry and you've been playing around on Facebook and friending people, most of the suggested friends are going to be part of network marketing. So you want to get to know these people. A lot of people will be like, yeah, they're in other companies and other things like that. And we'll talk about that. Excuse me. Hold on, let me get some water. We'll talk about that as far as, you know, you want to know the people inside of this industry because they already understand the industry. And there are a lot of people out there whom are not happy with their, you know, with their leadership, with their company. You know, maybe they joined because they got pressured into it, but they understand the fact that they can make a lot of money in this industry. So you want to talk to these people. You want to find their pains and solve them. Any new follows? I'm going to show you how to follow people. You can follow hundreds, I think even thousands of people on Facebook. Now, as far as friending people, Facebook will throw you in jail if you go around just friending everybody, because they just consider it spam. But when you follow people, what happens is these people will come over to your personal page and they'll check you out. And then they'll either send you a friend request, which is how they are going to be attracted to you. And you're gonna, you know, and at that point you can make conversations with them. Hey, thanks for the follow. I see you're, you know, I see you have children. Are you stay at home? Blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever it is that you find in common with them on Facebook, go over there and talk to them about it. Birthdays. Birthdays are huge. Half the time you guys have friends on your list that you haven't even spoke to. You know, that you friended them, great. Hopefully they see your stuff. Birthdays are amazing, and don't just go over and post on their page happy birthday, because they have like hundreds of people wishing them happy birthday, so you do not stand out. Kelly personally does videos. You can do 15-second videos on Facebook. If you don't know how to do that, we also have trainings on that, so just let us know. We'll get that for you too. But definitely go over into the message and send them a picture, you know, one of the images that you make. I know a lot of people who have watched the Tipsy Tuesday, they do that now. I believe Tanisha's on this and she does that a lot. And just even if you just text them, you know, write over a message that says happy birthday, how you doing, do you have any big plans? They will come back and they will talk to you. This is a start of a conversation. This is to, you know, these are people, that untapped people who might have been watching you. Search bar. You can go into the search bar. You can type in there anything you want, you know. People who love network marketing and are in Denver, Colorado. Boom. You'll get groups, you'll get people. There's all sorts of different ways to search that. We can also go to a live demo with that. I should probably speed this up a little bit. Likes and comments. Anybody who likes and comments on your stuff, talk to them. Go over. Thank them for the like. Because if you guys know Facebook needs the likes and the comments for your stuff to be seen. So if you're going over and you're thanking someone for liking your stuff, they're going to like more of your stuff because they're going to see that you see them. So definitely talk to those people. What to say to them. Find something in common. You know, as you're strolling through their stuff, find something in common. You know, if you have children and they have children, great. If they're in Florida, and like for me, my sister lives in Florida, I can say, hey, you know, I used to live in Florida. I was born in Florida. How's Florida? Is it hot? Oh my gosh, it's so humid during this time of the year. And you always want to start out with something personal, because you don't want to go straight into, here's my business and, you know, take it or leave it, here it is. Compliment something, you know, hey, I saw your post. There's conversations that you can start inside of groups. So if I'm inside of a group and I see someone who's not spamming and not throwing up their, you know, here, join my company, or hey, I need 5 more signups and then I make the next rank. Nobody, I hate to say it, nobody cares about that. Like, but if you're saying something, if you're putting out content, if you're putting out blogs, if you're doing a video telling someone that, hey, this is my first video and I'm scared to death, but I don't care because this is what it's going to take. You know how many people you will attract to you? There's people on this webinar right now that I got attracted to because they stepped outside their comfort zone and did a video. It takes a lot of guts to do that, especially on Facebook. Believe me, I've been in the industry for 2 years, and literally I just started Facebook videos when I started boot camps. And it has changed my business extremely, because videos are the best way to stay in touch with somebody, to make sure that they can feel you, they can hear you, they can see your body language, they can hate you, they can love you, it doesn't matter. Because that's what it's all about. Is you don't want a bunch of people on your team that you're not going to get along with anyways, or that the people on your team won't get along with. You know, you don't just want random people, you want people who know and like you. So you want to bring up your business casually. And there's a special technique about bringing up your business casually. You know, after you've talked for a little bit and you're finding out, and they're like, hey, because most people will immediately tell you that they're in a company. You don't have to dig very hard for that. Or most of the time you can go over there and it's all over their page. So you already know what they're in. There's some people that don't even do anything personal on their personal page. It's just business. So, you know, you bring up your business casually, you know, like, yeah, about 6 months ago, or however long you've been in the business, I actually joined up with a company. It's been amazing. You know, the leadership is great. Whatever it is, let them know and then move on. Don't say, and you know, if you want more information about it, just move on. So you have to be like almost incognito about it. You gotta raise the curiosity. You gotta figure out a way. Once you're speaking to them a while, you can figure out a way to be able to tell them casually, yet have them curious. You know, like for us inside of the system that we're inside of, that is not our primary, it helps us with marketing and things like that. You can make money off of people who are in network marketing businesses that you run into on a daily, what's the word I'm looking for? Daily, let's just put it that way. Daily, you run into people who are already in businesses. And I'll start talking to them and they'll be like, yeah. And a lot of people will start telling you the honest truth. And those are the people you want to work with anyways. And they'll tell you, you know, I've been working on this for 6 months, and everyone I seem to run into already has a business. And so it's really hard for me to get the signups. And at that point, I turn around and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally understand that. And that's where the feel, felt, found comes in. Okay. You want to feel their pain, because we all have. There's no way that you're in this industry and you just shot up and did fantastic. We've all felt the struggles. It's the way it is. Even the millionaires right now still feel the struggles. And then you feel their pain. Then you tell them how you felt their pain. You tell them a story, even if it's not your story, if it's a leader's story, if it's a friend's story, you tell the story. And then you say, I found this. So what I would do in a conversation like that, I would say, oh yeah, I was the same exact way, you know. And then I started searching online, marketing, training, how to become a leader, because I had lost a team. I lost a team. And I knew when I lost that team that I had to seriously look at myself. What was I doing wrong? I was not being a leader. I was on the phone with these people for hours. And I know you guys feel my pain. You're on the phone with your team for hours. And then all of a sudden they just quit. And that's not the people you want on your team. You want people who understand. You want to build yourself as a leader. You want to do content to make sure that when, you know, instead of spending hours on the phone with your team, you can send them somewhere. So what I would say is I would be like, yeah, the same thing happened to me. I Googled, and then I found a company, and not only did they teach me all of the marketing that I needed and give me the tools like a blog and capture pages and all these amazing things, the community, it's amazing, but I also make $100 a month off of everybody who I sign up. So how long have you been in the company? How long have you had these struggles? So I threw it out there, and then I changed the subject and brought it back to them. And you will be absolutely amazed at how many people come back and go, wait, you you got training, marketing training, you know, and then they start asking you, which is where the attraction marketing comes into play. Make sure to get them on the phone. Facebook is actually pretty easy to get people on the phone if you just ask them. And if you ask them and they don't want to get on the phone, you might want to think about, you know, maybe liking some of their comments and moving on to the next, because the phone is where it's at. That's where you network. That you got to get on the phone. If you think you're going to make it inside of this industry without getting on the phone, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but it's not going to happen. Can you turn it into an automatic, you know, automated system? Absolutely, but not at the beginning. You got to make these, you got to build these relationships with these people. People join people, not companies. And you want to get to the point where people are asking to join you no matter what you're in. Health and wellness, travel, whatever it is, they don't care anymore what you're in. They just want to be with you because you are the leader doing the things that they want to do. People are humans are naturally attracted to leaders. We want to, we think that if we rub shoulders with these leaders that something will rub off on us. It's just our natural ways. So you have to step up into that leadership. Do you have anything to add to that, Kelly?
Absolutely. I mean, it's you got to step up, find out what their pain is, because, you know, it's just like, you know, someone wanting to go to, you know, buy a car, right? And they go to a furniture store, you know. You got to find out what the person needs. You got to find out, you got to learn about the person, find out what their needs are, then solve their pain. It's pretty simple.
And the conversation is so important, because there's people, I mean, there's people out there that will just,
yeah, they want what you want right now. They want something to tell them that how this all works. I mean, they wouldn't have clicked on your link if they didn't need any help, right?
Yep. And everybody, we all want leaders. I mean, think about it. You're not, you know, somebody comes over to you today or tomorrow or whatever and says, hey, I'm with blah, 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 blah. If you know, you're going to go and you're going to check out their personal fan page or their personal page, and you're going to see where they stand. If they're only sharing, you know, cat pictures or, you know, whatever it is that they're doing, you're going to know immediately from just visiting their page whether they're making it or not. And that's where we're going to get into the posts, which is next. Posting is so important. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Posting is so important on the fact that when people come over to your page, they're automatically looking at your posts. They're finding out, are you the leader? Are you doing it? Because, you know, you can have a banner with your company on it, but that doesn't stop anyone and go. No one's going to stop and look at your banner and go, oh my gosh, I want to join her so bad. They're just not, because they probably run into 5 other people in the same company over the last week. You have to stand out as that leader, which is the whole, you know, the whole point of stepping outside of your comfort zone during this boot camp. It's so important, because I'm telling you, just the videos alone and learning, of course, what I've learned throughout the boot camps and throughout the years that we've been studying marketing, the difference in when people go and see my personal page now is the difference between, you know, just a regular person and now someone who actually is getting results, someone who's doing the thing. So motivation, any kind of motivation, you can see up here, there's a cup up here, that's another made image. Repetition becomes confidence, guys. You are not going to shoot your first video and be the best. You can go over to my page and see that I'm I've been doing it for 4 months now, and I'm still not, you know, I don't have all the fanciness. I don't do any of that. We were just on a team call, and they were asking, you know, do I put it on my blog? I don't put my videos from Facebook on my blog because I'm practicing on Facebook. I'm letting people know that I'm real. Letting people know
Right.
that I'm scared of I'm scared of the videos. Not anymore. But you know, you just got to be real with these people because they want to join you, and they want to know that you're real, and that, you know, somebody who sits there and says, I make $1 million and I have 300 people under me and nobody wants to join you when you're like that. I mean, that's just straight up, I guess, bragging or whatever. You know, people want to know that you're there for them, that you're real, that you had the same struggles they did, and you understand them, and you're going to help them get through that. Results. The other day we were on a phone call, on a wake-up call, and she was speaking about belief. And one of her things was, in order to believe, you got to go out and get a result. You have to go out and get a result, guys. I don't care what it is. If it's one lead, if it's a text message just like this, you know, attraction marketing, hey Sam, it doesn't seem to appear that I got the link for the MLSP video. That's huge. Someone came back to me and asked me for my link. That's big, right? I mean, how many times do you get that? Usually you're like, did you watch the video? And they're like, no, not really, I didn't care. I mean, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, you have to have that attraction marketing. And when you get things like this, you know, I mean, this person in particular right here with this, this was a fan page message, and I had never spoken to this person before. And this is literally what they wrote. Hi, I would like to sign up with MLSP. Could you give me a call? I have a few questions. That, with the phone number, that's what that banner is. That's the person's phone number. That is the first time I've ever spoken to that person. How would that change your business?
Just making the phone call alone. I mean, it's like they want you to call.
Yeah, like how often does that happen? That happens with attraction marketing. That happens with posting content, posting lifestyle, posting selfies. People love selfies. This one right down here with me, I had just gotten off the phone with one of my mentors in a coaching call. And I literally was like, I'm so excited. I just got off the phone with my mentor and things are going to change. I got so many likes on that. It was crazy. Same with this. This is Tipsy Tuesday. This is my son coming into Tipsy Tuesday. I took a quick shot of it after it was all recorded and stuff. And I was like, oh, guess who the guest speaker on Tipsy Tuesday was? People loved it. People now know about Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind. People now know I do a webinar. My name is right there. But I'm not saying, come join my business. I'm saying I'm doing the thing. Right?
Absolutely.
Food. People love food. This was one that I did food-wise. Conversations. If you're inside of My Lead System Pro, I know some of you guys are inside of My Lead System Pro, this wake-up call, even if you're not inside of My Lead System Pro, if you're going to this wake-up call, feel free to share the phone number. I mean, people want to have this kind of information. People need this kind of information. And when you're giving them value like this, it's huge. Content sharing. You want to share content. You want to share videos. You want to share blog posts. If you're not blogging right now, that's okay. You know, you can always share other people's content, other people's blog posts, whatever you're doing. I mean, if you're on and you're watching a video of a leader and you're like, wow, that was life-changing, share it. Because people are watching you and they want to know that you're watching these videos, that you're bettering yourself. So share it, especially if it's someone that goes along with your brand, you know. Gary Vaynerchuk, what is it, Vaynerchuk? I'm so bad at names.
Vaynerchuk, yeah. Gary Vaynerchuk.
He is just foul language, the whole works. He works with my brand perfectly. Like, he just is a tell it like it is. He cusses. He's just like, I don't give a shit. That's the way it is. So he works really well for my brand, because that's kind of my brand, is the tell it like it is. Like, it's the truth is, guys, it takes work. I don't care who told you that you could sign up 5 people and you would make $1 million and be sitting on a beach. That's not true. It takes work. Yes, can it come automatic? Yes, will people be begging to get into your business? Absolutely. If you're marketing yourself right and you're using the attraction marketing right, yeah, you'll be sitting on the beach with your phone or your iPad or your laptop or whatever, and you're going to be answering questions of people asking you, can I have your link? I don't care what company you're with, but I want to join you, because you're going to become so valuable through this boot camp that that's what's going to happen to you. But you can't come valuable without sticking and committing to this boot camp. So make sure that you're committed, guys. Others, leaders, content, mindset, share mindset. You know, anything. Like last night I was, you know, I've been really working on meditation. It's such an important, visualization and meditation is so important in this industry. And I was watching a leader on meditation. I shared it because my people deserve to know that. My team deserves to know that. Everybody around me deserves to know that that's what I'm working on. Do we have any questions? You can write any questions in the chat if you have any questions. Do we have any, Kelly?
No, nothing yet. Everybody's they're commenting. Boom, absolutely.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome, good. So I'm not out here alone. Okay, perfect. As long as you guys are still with me, it means you're committed. Give yourself a pat on the back. Woo!
Awesome.
You're still here. All right. And if you are inside of My Lead System Pro, you do have the affiliate blog. You already have your blog hosting and all that stuff. But you also have an affiliate blog. This picture right here with my little picture on it, all you have to do is go to the My Lead System Pro blog, set up your affiliate account through there, and then any content that you share from that blog is attached to you. So if someone does join My Lead System Pro through the link or through the blog post that you gave, you will be making that $100 a month just off of sharing that. So if you're a little worried about the blog post and the videos and all of this stuff, you can always go that route. If you're not inside of My Lead System Pro, you are still more than welcome to share those blogs of the leaders or whatever. You just won't be, attached to it.
That's right.
You for Success. This is the boot camp that you are in right now.
Write this down. Get your pen out and paper. Write you for success.
Yes. Because this, guys, is the hashtag we will be using through this boot camp. Okay, like I had mentioned earlier, we are developing a community here with this boot camp. Okay, we are developing a tribe with this boot camp. So as long as you stay with this boot camp and you commit yourself to this boot camp, we not only are going to show you the way, but we are gathering all of us who are on here, the people who are going to be watching these recordings. We want you to hashtag, not necessarily your company stuff, but any kind of content that you're sharing, any motivation, any results. If it's not you that's getting results, but it's someone in your company, let's say, Joe just got a car inside of your company. You share that result because that proves that inside of your company, people are actually doing it. And so what you're going to do is you're going to hashtag these things with You for Success. And what we as a community who stand behind everybody inside of this boot camp is going to do is we're going to check that hashtag at least once a week. And we're going to go over and we're going to like and we're going to comment on those things that are hashtagged. If it's spam, don't worry, you don't have to like or comment on it. Just move on, whatever. But if it's something that works, motivation, results, content, lifestyle, selfies, food, conversations, I didn't talk too much about conversations, but we can get on that later. if you have any questions. It's just basically, you know, you can do you like crinkly fries over straight fries? And people will comment and talk, and you can start developing relationships and stuff from that. But so like, comment, share. If someone has the guts during this boot camp to get out there and do a 2-minute video on Facebook, and they hashtag it #YouForSuccess, share it. Because you're in this boot camp and you want everybody to know that you're in this boot camp. You want everybody to know that you have a community of people. You have a tribe of people. You want them to come over and say, what is this boot camp? And you want to say, hey, get on this boot camp with me, because we're going to learn and we're going to move to the next level of our business. And if you're inside of My Lead System Pro, you are more than welcome to, you know, get them to sign up, and you can make money off of that. You know, just definitely get them excited for where you're going. Take pictures. Can you go over this a little bit? I have to turn on my light. The outside just got dark, and I'm like bright computer on me. So I'm gonna go turn on my light if you want to chit chat about this for a minute. Okay. Thanks.
So take pictures while you're on the webinar. Take screenshots. Even if you're some people are on Snapchats, that they'll do snaps while they're on webinars. You know, post all that stuff like that. Let people know that you're bettering yourself. That you're taking the time to learn something new. You know, it's hard for everybody to learn something new, but it's when you learn those new things that sets you apart from the rest of the world, and that's what we're all striving for. And practice posting, you know, 1, 2, or 3 minute videos a day. You know, like she said, shoot a little video right after this webinar. Say, man, I just got off this awesome webinar, and they, you know, went over some things that were pretty basic, but you know, a lot of people just think they don't have to do it, and they just want to make the buck real fast. But you actually have to put some work into stuff and learn how to really learn how to market online. And you need to make a, go ahead. You back?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, make a video to your future self. This is something that I want you guys all to do, whether you do it today or whether you do it tomorrow. But I need you to do it within the next 24 hours. And I want you to make a video to yourself. I don't care if it's 30 seconds. Well, it's probably going to be longer than that. I don't care how long it is, but you want to make this video to your future self. You want to make the commitment to yourself that you're going to be here now, only 4 weeks from now. 4 weeks from now, you're going to be here, and you want to be talking to yourself. You want to be talking to the leader that you see yourself as in 4 weeks from now. Because you're not going to be the same person. If you do what we tell you to do, you will not be the same person in 4 weeks from now.
You won't be.
Because you're going to have stepped outside your comfort zone. You're going to have made videos. You're going to have done this. And this practice or post, whatever you want to do, because this week 1, I'm going to give you a week to get comfortable. But next week, guys, you're going to be posting videos to Facebook. I mean, you don't have to, but that's your future. That's you know, that's your success that you're going after. So it's up to you. You're here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and you got to this spot for a reason. So take advantage of it, and take advantage of it while you have this tribe, this community who's going to like and comment. That's one of our biggest problems, is we post these videos and we're so worried about what everybody thinks about us. And oh my gosh, it's been 15 minutes and we haven't gotten a like. You know how many people are watching you and your videos that are not liking and they are not commenting? But all of a sudden you're going to get a phone, you know, you're going to get a message across that says, hey, I want to join your company.
Right.
It happens. So just make a few, you know, make a video for yourself, for your future self. Where do you want to be? Vision is so important. And that's one thing I wanted to ask, you know, in the chat or whatever. We can go over vision on Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind as well, and kind of hone in on a little bit more of how you go about that. we can go into closing questions. You guys let us know. Those are going to be bonuses that the replays will be posted inside the group. If you are not inside of the group for You for Success, let whoever invited you know, and we'll get you definitely inside of that group so that you can, express yourself. Heck, post your first video there. There's like 40 of us.
Because I believe we're going to be posting our homework assignments there.
So post your first video. Show everybody that you're stepping outside of the comfort zone. How's everybody doing? How's everybody in the chat? Are we good?
Everybody getting value out of this tonight? Let us know. Let us know.
So I'm going to move on to the daily checklist. This right here is what I want you to do on a daily basis. So you are definitely going to want to take a screenshot of this, write it down, however you're taking your notes. I want you to do 30 minutes of mindset. So you can get inside of the My Lead System Pro wake up call in. You don't have to be part of My Lead System Pro to call in. Just dial in. Make sure to mute yourself if you're not going to introduce yourself. This right here, Ryan McMorris, he is the first boot camp that Kelly and I went through. He is a mentor of mine, and he is the one who is going to be out on week 3. He is absolutely rocking his business. He is rocking it inside of My Lead System Pro. I believe he's got all sorts of.
Didn't he just do it? He just did his first 100,000 in his primary. Isn't that one of his things too?
I believe so. I mean, he's absolutely amazing. He's a rock star. He's killing it, and he's going to be out here for free for you guys on week 3. So you definitely want to make sure that you're in on that. Share content daily. That's videos. That's blog posts. That's other leaders stuff. Whatever. My Lead System Pro's got a $10 trial. Get back with whoever invited you here. Jump on that trial. Get in the back of the My Lead System Pro and see what it's all about. It's literally life-changing, guys. It's not just the tools and all of that stuff. It will change your mind. It will change who you are and get you ready for success. So definitely get back to whoever got you here. And first, say thank you. And second, say, I need your link because I want to try out that $10. $10. I mean, come on, guys. I'm pretty sure we all probably spent $10 somewhere today. And then follow 20 people. I'm going to go live here in a minute on Facebook and show you how to do that. So you're going to want to follow 20 people. People will follow you back. That'll start the conversations. People will actually friend you as well, which will start the conversations. And this is start 10 new conversations a day. Wherever it is, we showed you, where to find these conversations and stuff like that. Follow up, of course, follow up with whoever, you talked to the day before. You might wake up to messages. Make sure that you're talking to those people. If you sent someone a link, make sure to, get back with them and find out, because the money is in the follow-up. So many people will send the link, and then if the person doesn't sign up, they just go, oh, I guess they weren't interested. It's not that they're not interested. They also want to know that you're there for them. So make sure to be doing the follow-up as well. Post 3 to 5 times daily. We gave you the post as far as what to post and things like that. And then post accountability in the group daily. So I took a little screenshot just to show you guys, like, we don't have to get, fancy. And even if you don't do it, like you can see on that one, follow up 0. Because I didn't have anybody to follow up with, or whatever the case is, follows. I didn't get all my follows in. Conversations, I didn't get all my conversations in. It doesn't matter. As long as you're posting, you're staying active. You're proving to yourself and to your mind that you are committed and that you're going to keep getting better every day. That's all it takes. It just takes getting better every day. I don't expect, you to be perfect tomorrow, but I do expect you to try tomorrow, You know, even if it's the first time that you've ever gone to a wake-up call, believe me, when the first time I ever went to a wake-up call, I was like, what in the world am I doing? I have no idea. It doesn't matter. In your mind, you'll know that you did something outside of your comfort zone, and your mind will take that into consideration and start treating you like the leader that we need you to step into in order for this to happen. So I hope everybody got that. We're going to do a lifestyle challenge. Guys, over the next 5 weeks, 4 weeks, I guess it would still be 5 weeks. No news. Kelly?
No news. No TV.
This is no news. I mean, you get, I literally found out about Orlando when my husband got home. He told me about it.
You know how I found out about it? I have a, I'm right here in Florida. So Orlando is not far away, but I started getting friends that I got in Orlando. I started getting Facebook messages that they're safe. Like, what the heck's going on in Orlando? Wow.
Yeah, news is just really sad and negative, and even if you think like, oh, I can watch the news and I'll be fine, it makes an impact on your life. It truly does, and the news gives you what sells, so cut out the news. I know no TV's tough, especially if you have kids and things like that, but if you really step away from that mind sucker, you will be amazed at how many more conversations you have, how many more signups you have, how many more sales you have, because you're allowing yourself to make yourself a priority, to make your business a priority. You get sucked into that TV for hours. I mean, we can all watch, a marathon of, storage wars all day long and be happy, right. But it does nothing for your future. It does nothing for your business. And if you really want the success and you want to change your life and have the freedom, you've got to make changes. You have to. It's just like if you want to live healthier, you can't keep eating McDonald's and live healthier. You can't keep drinking the sodas and live healthier. You have to make these changes. So, no TV, drink lots of water, exercise 20 minutes a day. I don't care if you walk. I don't care if you do jumping jacks. I don't care if you do push-ups. I don't care what it is. Just get your body moving. And, one good deed a day. Help an old lady out with her groceries. Grab your neighbor's trash can and bring it in on a windy day, or whatever it is. Do one good deed a day. This allows your subconscious mind to realize that you're going in a better direction, that you want to help people, because that is what this industry is about. And if you think it's not about helping other people, then you don't have it correct. This industry is not about you. It never will be about you. It is about your team, and it is about the people's lives that you are going to change. So you have to start doing good deeds. You have to start getting your mind in the right place to be able to become that leader. Associate with leaders. Guys, there's big leaders out there. Go over there, say hi, talk to them, comment on their stuff, like their stuff. Don't be shy. Your bank account reflects the 5 people that you mostly associate with. So if you're mainly associating with, somebody else in your company who is also failing or struggling, guess what's going to happen? You are too. You've got to get over there, and you've got to start looking at what the other leaders are doing. You got to start talking to them, find out from them. I know that there are some people who have run into leaders inside of their companies who aren't so nice or whatever. Just move on. There's leaders out there that understand the industry and will help you. No cost. It's what we do. It's what it's all about, is everybody else. The money follows. When you help people, the money follows. Say hi to 5 people a day. If you're going into the grocery store, look up. Look up. Look at someone. Smile at them. Say hello. It's a lifestyle that we used to live. It's a lifestyle that so many of us don't understand anymore because, you know, the first thing we do is we go looking at our phone.
You notice, right? You know, I had to interrupt you real quick. You know, it says say hi to 5 people. Don't, you know, turn around and say, hi, here's my product. You need to use this.
Yeah, just develop these relationships. Say hello. Start stepping outside of your comfort zone. If you're someone, I mean, I've always been someone who smiles at people and says hello. So if you're already that person, great. Try to start a conversation with them. You know, one of the big leaders that I was talking about before, Diane Hockman, one of her mentors when she first started, they told her to go somewhere and keep going to that same place until that one person asked them to come back. She went inside of a grocery store or inside of a gas station and talked to this one guy for so long. I think it was months. And he never said it, but she still went back every single day and she still talked to him. And then finally one day he said, you know, you really make my day. Are you coming back tomorrow? So start the conversation, start talking to people, start, you know, interacting with people. Know your vision. Know where you're going, know where you're headed, and start believing it. I like to call that a little bit of also fibbing to yourself, I guess, because, you know, you have to be able to change you have to get into your subconscious mind and let your subconscious mind know that you're in control and that you're going where you're going. So if it means saying to yourself, I make, you know, whatever it is that you want to make a month, I make $5,000 a month. I make $5,000 a month. I make $5,000 a month. Keep repeating it to yourself. Allow your brain to know that and believe that, because your brain will then make you do the things that you need to do to make that happen. So what do you guys think?
Absolutely. Wow. Awesome.
How is everybody? Is that good? You guys get a lot of value? You got any questions right now? I can go, you know, we're at an hour right now. I can go live.
Katrina asked you, can she bring her team members to the boot camp? Absolutely, you can.
Yep. And then just, you know, go over, Katrina, you're already inside of the group. So just go over and add them into the group. They can find all of the replays in there. Also, all of the Tipsy Tuesday bonuses that we're going to do throughout this. Also, just make sure, you know, that you're tapping into that group, and all the replays to that will be there too if you can't make the live ones at noon on Tuesdays. And if you need the fan club one, just go back to whoever invited you. You guys want to go live real fast and see how the follows work? What else were we going to go over live? The follows.
Yeah, let's do live. Let's everybody up for a live demo.
You want to do it?
Let's do a yes in the chat here. Who's still with us?
Yes, the follows are very, very important. They will definitely take your business to the next level. I know a few of us already inside of this boot camp have been through the last boot camp together too. So, you know, we're definitely building a community here. Don't forget to use that hashtag to make sure that people are tapping in. Yes, they want to live. You want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Go ahead. You're on a roll.
Okay. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we going over, guys? Remind me. We're going over follows?
Followers. Yeah.
Followers. Okay, and where to find people, right? Yep. Okay. So here we go. Okay, let's go to, we talked a lot about Diane tonight. She is a great leader. She also gets lots of likes, okay? So you can go over to the likes, and you can see I'm friends with a lot of them. Okay, so this is someone who's got 19 mutual friends. So right here, I can just go like this, boop. She's got no mutual friends, so most likely she's close to Diane, and you know, so I don't really mess with people who don't have too many of the mutual friends, but you can see, I mean, immediately you can see she's in network marketing, and this is where the tools inside of My Lead System Pro and the mindset and the community and all of that come into play, because she might be married to her company. She might love her company, but I know I can help her through My Lead System Pro. So I'm going to follow her. So you can just go, I mean, you see how easy this is, and you can, Facebook allows you to follow like 1,000, right?
I don't think there's a limit.
I don't think so either. And if you guys see, this one doesn't have a follow button. If you guys don't have a follow button, I guess I could show you real fast how to do that, huh?
Turn it on.
So there's, yeah, definitely want your follow button on if you're doing this, because if they come over and they can't follow you back, they won't. It's as easy as that. So that's one way to follow people. You can also go into any group. See what I mean by new friends or new people? These are all people I can go over and check out. What are they doing? She's obviously in real estate.
Real estate.
I can help her with My Lead System Pro. So I'm going to follow her. Same thing. You just kind of go over, check him out, see if, he's in MCA. He's
doesn't do much.
Yeah, but I could send him a message right now. I could start my new conversation. If you guys, I do a little trick. You can use beads or whatever, or paper clips or whatever. I have a cup on my desk, and it's with seashells. I pour out my seashells every morning, and then as I start new conversations, I take a seashell and I put it inside of my cup. You can do this with whatever, if you have beads laying around, if you have paper clips or whatever, but it kind of helps you to, know that you're getting your 10 follows, or, starting the conversations. So what other ways can we start conversations inside of this group? We're all in here. We're all network marketing. Come over, talk to these people. Say, hey, how'd you like week 1? Talk to them, find out what they do. Find out, that's what it's all about. It's all about meeting people, because you never know. I mean, you might run into someone who knows something that you don't know, who introduces you to someone who changes your life eventually. I mean, that's what this life is all about, is meeting new people. So, yeah, groups. What other? Authority pages, so you can go to, where's
Tony Robbins?
Right. Oh. My goodness.
Yeah, spell it right.
So you can go over to Tony, same thing. He's got 1,000 people who liked this. How easy is this to find follows? And at this point, you can follow people, because if they don't have mutual friends, because they're obviously trying to get mindset, which is
I like the new love ones, because it's like, you got 1.2 thousand likes, and then 28 loves. So I'll hit the loves first. I'll go up here and click on the love button up here. And that's all the ones who loved it. So they're like probably liked it a lot more than the other ones. So I don't know. That's what I do.
Or, the one thing that I have found, if you're trying to get attention from somebody who, you're interested in getting them on your team, definitely doing the love or the laughter or the wow, that stands out in their newsfeed.
I said, use those, what Facebook gives you. Use the tools that they give you. Absolutely.
So yeah, so just, any sort of authority pages that you, whatever you follow, whatever leaders you can find there. What else was I going to go over on the live demo? I think that was it, right? Conversations. Yeah, I mean, that's easy peasy. You know, you can read this right here, read what he did, and then
comment on something.
Oh yeah, you can commenting all of these people. There's 44 comments here. If you comment on this, all 44 of these people are going to get notifications that you commented on that. That's huge. And you know, you can start conversations through this, you know, read whatever they wrote, read what that person wrote, click on their, you know, go over to them and say, hey, I saw you over at, you know, on Tony Robinson's page and I saw what you wrote. Oh my gosh, I totally feel the same way. You know, how long have you been in the industry, or what do you do? Or, you know, I, you know, find something on their page.
Right.
Where do you work out? At the library. You know, like this. I love that post of, you know, where do you work out? At the library. I totally am the same way. I'm always, you know, reading books and blah, 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 blah. What was the latest book you read? As easy as that, where if I go over here and I write him a message and I say, hey, I just found this great opportunity where you can make $100 a month and build yourself, plus all the tools like blogging and blah, 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 blah. What do you think this guy's going to do? He's going to be like, next, don't care, or, you know, yeah. You're pitching at that point. So you want to start that conversation. And when you start that conversation, what is this guy going to do? He's going to come over to my page and he's going to look at what I got going on, which is push-ups, which I'm almost done with. But, you know, he's going to look, he's going to go stroll down. He's going to see that I go to Hangouts. You know, I probably should have taken a quick screenshot of this Hangout and said, hey, we're on our, let's do it right now.
There you go.
Oops. What do you guys think? You good?
She bring it tonight or what? Absolutely.
See, so speak, Kelly, so I can get a picture of you instead of me. There we go. So, you know, you can take screenshots. Take a screenshot of this right now and just, you know, post it. Hey, on this great boot camp, week 1, so excited. People are gonna be like, what is she doing? Week 1 boot camp? What's a boot camp? I thought boot camps were only workout camps and, you know, all that. You know, people, you want to raise the curiosity of people. That's what it's all about. So what do you think? Awesome, great. Started doing that with beads. Yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. You know, it's what we're telling you to do is not rocket science. It's just consistency. Consistency is so, so important. So make sure that you're staying consistent. Make sure that you're staying committed. Being on the wake up calls and the mindset is so important.
So key.
It's everything. It's everything. I can't even tell you without mindset. Thank you, Rodney. Without mindset, you know, you aren't going to be here. I mean, I can just guarantee you that, unfortunately, because you gotta get over the hurdles. You gotta get over the rejections. You gotta get over, you know, there's so much that in this industry. I mean, why do so many people not make it? Because it's hard. It's hard to be told that, you know, I mean, the difference between when I first started talking to people on Facebook and how I am now is completely different.
I think I was in jail for 3 different times when I first started out. So I was a spammer. I spammed.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to where I found my Lead System Pro before I did any of that. I was literally
that was just adding friends. I mean, because I'm like, I know these people. We have 40 people in common. I mean, that I'm friends with. You know, I got shut down. Couldn't add any more friends for like 30 days.
It's I mean, it's tough.
I've been there, but then, and it's, you know, if you haven't got if you're not in MLSP and get the $10 trial, get with whoever brought you here, and get on this trial, because you're going to need it.
Yep. And what we're going to go over next week, what Kelly's going to go over next week, is going to help you. If you have this $10 trial, if you get in, $10.
Not saying
you, they literally.
You're not saying that you can't do this without the time. No, not at all. I mean, absolutely you can, but you'll see.
Yeah, it's, you know, there's a ton that you can go through, and you can, you know, get your blog and all that stuff. All of this is under one house for a $10 trial. So definitely get back to whoever invited you. And if you started MLSP today, welcome. But just like Kelly said, if you are not with My Lead System Pro, this is still going to help you. You'll still get through all of this. What we're telling you is going to work for you as well. It just will enhance you and be able to get you further if you take that $10 trial.
Yeah.
But so, do we have any questions? I already took my screenshot. That's right, Katrina. That's the way it works. Awesome. I'm telling you, people love that. People will just absolutely love that. And hashtag it. Hashtag it. So we can all go over and like it and comment and, you know, go over and say, yeah, what a great webinar. Because you know what? The people will be like, who's that? What? All of a sudden, we'll become like the spider web inside of Facebook, and everybody will be like, where are all these people? What are they doing? Right.
So go comment and like on all the hashtags.
Yeah, check that.
WYOUFORSUCCESS.
Check that hashtag at least once a week. You know, that should be on your once a week thing. You know, go check that hashtag, go down, like those people, because if someone posted a video and a week later you like it, that video gets shot back up to the top. So you're helping those people, you know, get there, and they're going to turn around and they're going to do the favor to you too. So I want to know in the chat, who is going to step outside their comfort zone this week and make their first Facebook video? And, you know, as far as, I didn't even cover this, sorry. You know, people are going to be like, well, what do I make my Facebook video on? What do I do? What do I say? Go to these wake-up calls. Take notes. Say, I was on a wake-up call this morning. Because just like we talked earlier, people want to know that you're doing the thing. They want to know that you are showing up daily. That's why consistency is so, so important in this. I mean, you lack off. People always be like, yeah, it's the best industry ever. You know, I can take a month off and come back. Yeah, you can, but you got to stay consistent. You got to still show up for your business, unless you're unless you're already making, you know, 6 figures and you've got it automated and people are begging to, you know, be there. But still, even the biggest leaders, and, you know, I mean, look at the Ray Higdon. He does live Facebook once a week.
Once a week.
Every single Friday he's here. He could easily be like, I'm out. You know, but that's not the way it works. You got to show up. You got to be consistent. You got to show people that you're doing the thing. And then, you know, or turn around and take something from this webinar. Anything, right? You know, to teach somebody how to follow. Okay, there's here, you might want to write this down.
What kind of post, you know, what kind of post to put up? You know, we've gone over that, what people like, you know.
Exactly. Do a video on it. Do a post on it. Here's, it's screen-o-matic.com, right?
Screen-o-matic.
Screen-o-matic. Write that down, because this is a free website that will allow you to take a video of your screen. So if you want to go and show people how to follow on Facebook or start their follow button, if you don't know how to start your follow button, that was something I was going to go over and I missed it, but we do have Tipsy Tuesday on that too. Anything you have a question on, get back to whoever it was. Most likely we have some sort of content for you.
Right.
But
don't go away, because we got an assignment for you guys later too. So, you know, don't leave. I know it's like we're an hour and a half into it. You know, but I just want to mention that. Aren't we doing assignments?
I did that.
You did that?
Everybody got the assignments, right? The mindset, the follows, conversations, share content. Everybody get that one? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I went over that.
I want to make sure that was, out there.
Yeah. And, do the video, shoot the video, make sure you hold yourself responsible. So if nobody has any questions, then yeah, we have been going an hour and a half. Thank you all for staying here. Obviously, you're showing your commitment already, and I'm so excited. Get over into the group, post something, let's get some excitement going, get to know these people inside of this. You're going to be spending the next 5 weeks with these people, so get to know them, go over, like them, friend them, talk to them, find out what they do, start liking their videos. That's what we're all here for. We want to support each other. That's what it's all about. And if you are not in the group, let one of us know, whoever brought you here. I know I did a pretty quick out promo that some people last minute registered for, so just get a hold of me or whatever, whoever sent you. And yeah, we'll get you set up, we'll get you in the group, and we'll get you going.
Absolutely.
So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Tuesday night. And if you have any questions after this is over, if you think about something tonight and you go, oh my gosh, I forgot to ask that, feel free to come over into the group. Somebody will answer. There's tons of us inside of there that have, that have been in the industry and whatever. If you need the Tipsy Tuesday for the fan page, awesome. Next week, we're going to have Kelly out, and he's going to be showing us some stuff.
I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for showing up. Give yourself a pat on the back. And remember, stay committed to this. It's going to be a long, fun ride. It's going to take you into the future. Success is all yours. You just got to take it.
That's right.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
See ya.